This video is more for the people who don't follow me on Instagram or Facebook, the ones who haven't seen my work, but literally this is my sketchbook and where this is where it all burns kinda. So yeah. So there's some script. I do love script. I love the flow. I like the little details and the stuff, and I do love script. And literally in this sketchbook there's pieces where I sketch, design for people, for myself, just as a practice. On some of them I've gave up. Some of them I've spent hours and hours and hours to finish and never really finish. For example, this one, I did start, I fell in love with a picture and I was like, I need to draw that. But when I finished all these little details, I was like, not for me. And I just literally gave up, and I just see there's a lot little tiny stuff on there, but just gave up on it. There's some color pieces, black and grey, new school, traditional, all sorts of stuff. Even some little mandala. But this is kind of my favorite thing to do, big bold colors. Maybe the camera is not the best, so you can't see really the colors, but if you follow me on Instagram you will see exactly what I mean. Literally, mostly I use the basic colors, red, blue, green, orange and them stuff. Shade them differently, tones different, but it's one and the same thing, one and the same colors. Because I think these are the colors where, I don't know, you learn them first. So these are the ones what you really like, and they work together perfect. As you see, red in there, blue in there, ice cold flower, and then you got nice warm wings. Perfect, innit? No, at least I think it's perfect for me. If you don't can't help you, innit? Some rose. This was more time wasting, really. Got nothing to do. Just blend those tones together, as you see, nice and warm. Yeah, this was trying to do the same thing just with different tones, but as you see, it's not as good as that is. At least I don't think so, but it was fun. It was alright. This was my request from my little brother. He was you need to draw a car. Because when I was little, I was drawing cars all the time, non-stop. And I was like, okay, I'll do one for you. So, didn't finish. Just gave up was all. Well, as far as it is. Yeah, some snake, some flowers. But as you see, it's same tones. It's blue, red, opposites. Works nicely together. I don't even know what I drew this one for. I think that I was I did get some inspiration from Instagram. One lady did something similar, and I was like, I need to do one more. Waste of time. I do love this one. That dead simple, clean, nice. I love that. This is one of my favorites. Don't know why. I think because the symmetry is perfect. The colors are perfect. I don't know. I love it. I could have it myself, really. Because I am tattoo artist, as maybe if you didn't know. So I'm tattooing daily basis, and yeah, I could easily wear this one for myself. This one I designed, but I kind of gave up on it. I didn't know what to do. Sometimes when you do it for people in full color or black and gray or anything like that, they can't see any different. They literally say, I don't like that red, I don't like that design. So literally what I did is I just left it as it is. Plus minus black and gray, bit lines, done. Because I don't know, people just don't see that. I didn't even know what I drew this one for. Yeah. Don't know. This was a sternum piece. What I did is draw half and then flip on the half. That one's tattooed already. One girl's walking around with this one. She loves it. I love it. This was just random madness. I got nothing to do for 2 hours, and I was like, I got to do something. I can't just waste 2 hours for nothing. So I sit down and draw some madness up, and looks alright, man. Another sternum piece, flipped half. I think for this one I've seen some different reference photos, and I was like, I need to try, I need to give a go, so I do like it, nice and clean. Another time waster, just practicing really. That one, don't know. I can't remember why I did this one for, but this was a leg piece. Because like that moon and the sun gives a hip form plus the feathers goes down the leg, so I just saw the shape of that goes down into that. I was like, perfect. Sun, moon, dream catcher. Yeah, another practice one. Yeah, this one I did on full belly, literally that crown there makes a nice sternum piece, and then it joins up here and goes down. This one goes on the belly, that goes down to the both legs. If you can imagine sternum, belly and legs. Some playing around bodies. Yeah, I think I did this one when I bought some new markers for myself. Quite like it, quite sharp colors. I think if you wanna guys, I can do one video, I can tell you that secret how you can get that smooth, that clean like, and really, really cheap. I don't have any expensive markers or anything like that. I got like pencils for £5 and other stuff, cheap but clean. I just see like every blend except that. It's nice and clean, nice and smooth, every single bit. Nice and clean. Some little turtle with a candle in it. Same as this one. I think this one was after watching Ink Master, they did like balloons or something like that, and I was like, I need to try one. I've never done anything like that before, so I need to give it a go. Yeah, nice, clean. Some legs, nothing there. That one just was like playing around, wasting time. It's not really like wasting time, it's still practicing, but there wasn't any goal to draw. It's just like I just did something for myself now, just to use the time. That's done already. This one I literally gave up now. The plan was to do like really simple, just few lines, few shades, and then, as I always do, I pick up some color. I did one color, next color, next color, next color, and I just end up with a mess. I don't know if you guys like it, then I don't know, you're happy, but I'm not happy, and I'm not posting this anywhere, so fail. I do love this one. This is what I mean, like I do like big bold colors, nice and solid there, smooth shades in here, transitions, all that. Nice. These are my favorite ones. That's an interesting one there. Teacup and mushrooms or mushrooms or mushrooms. Hope guys you can see clearly. Hopefully. Sometimes like what I do is I play with the shapes. I found one shape what fits in another shape. Like what I mean is like that makes Saturn and that makes lollipop. So that is like a new design where one design makes another design. I just like to play around sometimes. Another my favorite one. Nice, clean, crisp lines, smooth shading. Nice. Some quick script. See, this is what I mean by the shapes. I got axe for the knife, and the handle is literally going in a candle. Just using the same shape into like in next object and brings like new design. This was like 2 minutes. Some crazy cat. Yeah. I do love these markers. I got like brush markers. I love them. Nice and good. This was a funny one. My missus said it looks like a bulldog now. 50-50, innit? Star Wars fans. Yeah. This was a big hope. I was like so motivated to do this one, but when I started I was like, I can't be arsed. So I did like a good start. Maybe one day I'll finish, maybe not, but I haven't posted anywhere. Maybe. Don't know. That was literally a couple-minute job, maybe 1 hour, and done. Just and again, like playing with those shapes, goes in, goes out, goes in, goes out. Having fun, innit? Some simple design. This one I turned into digital design. If you follow me on Instagram, you will see. What I sometimes do is I get like lines on the paper, because sometimes on tablet it's really hard to draw on it. So what I do is I get all that on the paper, and then I take photo, get digital, and finish the shading, the color, all digital, and then I post that way. But this is the start. Another one. As you see, sometimes I just like to make some like couple of roses, couple lines, some mess, some beautiful mess. Some leaf practices. I do love those leaves. I can put leaves like everywhere in every single design, and they just look cool. Oh, that's my favorite dinosaur. This one right there. I don't know why. Need to figure out a name for it, man. Yeah, this was struggle. Literally, I got Mrs., I got my little one, and I need to draw, and I didn't have like a time for drawing. I got another one on me, so I couldn't get like finished, but yeah, gave up on it. This goes into black one. And this is how it all begins. Hours and hours and hours and hours practicing those lines now. I won't give up till my line's gonna look like printed, like literally print. That's my favorite quote right there. Maybe the camera doesn't do the justice, but yeah, practicing lines and lines. Literally, I do have like, I don't know, 4 or 5 pages like that easy just with the lines now. And that's what you need to do, just practice. Whatever it is, just draw. Whatever you can put in, do. Because art, like doing art doesn't mean like this shading here or that color there. But creating stuff means putting that face into there. Like designing a new stuff, like adding those teeth there, that is being creative. Not like this shading there, that is just finishing stuff. But being creative means like one thing, put next one, next one. From 4 stuff into one piece. That is being creative. Not just like that little shade there or that little shade there. Finishing is finishing, but creating stuff is what you need. Like that. Literally, that's like a lid stuck in. There's some poison inside there. And that is by being creative. Finishing stuff is, you don't need that. Just be creative, innit? Yeah. Right, guys. If you got any questions, any concerns, anything like that, just say it to me, yeah? I do have like 5, 6 of those books like this. Even more, I got like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of drawings. If you want to see them, just drop in a comment to do the next video. If you know, then not. Right, guys, take care. My favorite piece.